Hello everyone in YouTube land. My name is Miss Wrights Trends, aka Nikki. I'm coming to you with a review on the iHome wireless speaker / clock. And just to give you a couple of warnings, this is not an out of the box review. I've had this product for a couple days now, so I've been able to use it. And also, I'm not going to do an audio sample. So if that's why you're watching this video, I'm just letting you know there is not going to be an audio sample. I just find it to be a little hard for the viewers to grasp how good of quality a speaker can be just via video. So I'm going to do my very best to describe exactly how the audio was to me, in my opinion, for my liking. And hopefully that is going to be suitable for you. So like I said, if you're watching for the audio sample, I'm just going to let you know now that I'm not going to have one. I hate out of the box reviews just because, I don't know, anyone can send someone a product and they can say, oh, I took it out of the box, and say, hey, I love it. So I'm going to give you a very straightforward, very honest opinion of how I think about the speaker. And overall, I will say that it's a very decent speaker. So let's get started. It is Bluetooth capable. So if you have any device that is compatible with Bluetooth, so long as it's compatible, you are able to pair it with this device. And I had no trouble. I have an HTC Resound, which is at least a couple years old, and it paired up just fine with my phone. And also it is battery and adapter capable. So it going into what it comes with instructions. It comes with 3 AAA batteries. That's what it takes. And it comes with a click-on stand. So this came actually separated from the actual speaker. So you have to click this on. I advise to be very careful because it's one of those situations where you could easily break it. It also came with an audio cord. Let me take that out for you to see. This audio cord is actually a little small to my liking, so I might be purchasing a longer cord in the near future. And it also came with the adapter that you plug in. So see, that's the adapter. All right, so the batteries you insert at the bottom, very easy. Didn't have any trouble with that. And this is the back of it. Excuse the smudges. This is the back. So starting from right to left, the very right side would be, the first one is the adapter. The next to that would be the USB charging. It does not come with the USB cord, so you would already have to have one. And next to that is the daylight savings time that you can set. I live in Arizona, so I don't really need this feature, but I thought it's pretty cool. I have not bought a clock in a very long time, so I thought that's it's an updated feature for me. It may have been on clocks for a while, but it's new to me, even though we don't do daylight savings time. This is for a clock adjustment, so you would press this to set the clock as well as the date on it. This is the button that you use to pair for your Bluetooth. And this is the audio. So this is where the audio cord would go. Now, I prefer to use the audio cord instead of Bluetooth because that I have Beats audio on my phone. And it makes it sound rather better versus without using it. So I prefer using the audio cord. That's why I'm looking into getting a longer one. But it works just fine via Bluetooth. So let's go ahead and see what these buttons are all about. This button right here is to turn your alarm off and on. And this button also is for resetting your alarm. So for example, if your alarm goes off and you don't want to necessarily turn it off, as it's going off, you would click the power button and it'll reset it for the next day. So that's pretty cool. Very easy. This is a very easy clock to work. Very easy speaker as well. The sleep button, obviously, you know what that's for. If you hold down the sleep button, you have the ability to set the timer for the sleep, for however long you want it to sleep for. This is the volume down and up. This right here and this little guy right here, those are your alarms. So you have up to 2 alarms that you can set on this clock. I thought that was pretty cool. This right here controls the minus and plus, controls what you would like to set your things to. For example, if you want to set the date, the alarm time, or the time itself, that's what you would use to set it. The play button does not work on my phone, but if you had your phone set up via Bluetooth, then you would be able to just activate your music by just simply pressing the play button. And I believe it's because my phone is Android that it doesn't work. I'm sure if I had an iPhone, then it would probably work. And I'm not saying that to be smart. I'm sorry for the glare, but I'm going to try to do this as best as possible just so you can have a idea of what the clock looks like. So that's the daylight savings time indicator. This means I'm connected to my Bluetooth and the sleeper is on. And that's what it looks like when you're setting the sleeper time. And there's obviously the time, and that's displaying the date. Okay, that's what it looks like when you have alarm 1 on and then alarm 2. And that's what it looks like when you have your alarm on and off. And as you can see, the sleep went away. So that's how you turn off the sleeper. So I want it off. You can have alarm 1 on, 1 and 2, and you can also take 1 off. So, yeah, there she is. So, a couple other things. When you have your, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the snooze button. I'm sorry about that. The snooze button is pretty cool. If you hold down the snooze button, you can set the however long you want the snooze on. So you would go up to adjust it that way, or go down, obviously, minus to set it this way. This is obviously going to be seconds. It skips forward a pretty decent amount. Oh, excuse me, these are not seconds, it's minutes. So it skips forward a pretty decent amount. Another thing I will add as far as setting the time goes is it's on a 24-hour type of thing. So if you, for example, are trying to set the time, you would have to go through each and every hour in order to get to the time frame you would need to get to. It doesn't have the ability to, you know, switch back and forth between hour, minute. You don't have that option. You have to go through the entire 24 hours until you get to where you need to go. One thing I was going to mention was that the Bluetooth, if you're using Bluetooth, you can't use Bluetooth on the adapter, and I'll show you. So as you can see, you saw the word off. That means that the Bluetooth just turned off. It's not capable without the adapter. And as well as your phone, it does have the ability to charge, obviously, with the USB charge. That just means it turned back on. So that's the indicator that you would hear when you're pairing it. So when you press and hold the Bluetooth pairing button, you're going to hear that same beep. And then when it's connected, you're going to hear that beep again. But going back to the charging, you do have the ability to charge your phone through it so long as the adapter is plugged in. And as far as the sound goes, like I said, I do have an advantage with my phone having Beats Audio on it. It does sound great because of that. It's not so much a type of speaker where you would have that bass quality to it. But the Beats Audio does have that enhancement that makes it sound a little better. Otherwise, without it, the sound is meant to be in a speaker sound. It's very clear and crisp. It doesn't have any crackling, or just it doesn't sound like it's struggling to produce a sound. It's a very good system as far as that goes. So I would recommend this for if you just need a speaker in your bathroom as far as you're getting ready, because that's pretty much what I got it for. I like to be able to play my music and hear it while I'm getting ready. So this is a good type of system to have, just to have that kind of music going. I mean, it's not a huge bass and amplified sound. It's just a really clear sound that you like I said, you can use in any room. It definitely projects sound pretty well. It goes up to the volume of 40. And it's, I mean, like I said, it's pretty decent for what it does. Another feature, I'm sorry, that I didn't point out was, if you want to, you can turn the dimmer on. It has 3 dimmer settings, so bright, medium, and dim. And you can also turn it off. So I like that too, because I use it as a night light. And obviously this little guy right here that you snap on when you get it, this would be the stand where you could put your phone or what have you. I'm not sure how a tablet would fit. I'm thinking that it might be a little too small to fit a tablet. Maybe sideways, you could fit it sideways. But it's definitely perfect for a phone. And I think that pretty much covers it. So hopefully I've answered all your questions. I would rate this product maybe a 7.5, almost to 8. Like I said, my downfall to this product is the audio cord. I'm kind of sad about that because while I'm charging my phone, I like to listen to music. And like I said, I love having the Beats Audio feature on my phone. And because the audio cord is so short, I have to pick one or the other, either listen to music and let my phone charge, or, take the audio cord out and be able to do things on my phone. So it's one or the other for me. So that, and I also wish that you have the ability to use the Bluetooth without the adapter, because that would make it convenient for me, because I use messaging systems that you can actually speak on. So it would be beneficial to me to be able to listen to those messages. It doesn't have a microphone in it, so you can hear things through it, but you can't speak through it, which I was kind of bummed about, but it's okay. And another thing too is there are certain things that you can't hear through it. For example, if you want to talk on the phone, you actually have to talk through your phone and listen through your phone. But it works well with Voxer. If you're not familiar with that, it's just a walkie-talkie app that I have on my phone. And I can hear the messages on it. Obviously, there's no microphone in it, so I have to talk through my phone. But at least I can hear the messages through that, and I really like that. Because, when I get any messages in, I just play them on my phone, and they come through the speaker, and I can hear them just fine. So I do love that. So it's definitely multifaceted. You're not wasting your money on just a speaker, and I definitely didn't want that. it's an expensive speaker slash clock. I will say I'm not very happy about the price. But I will also say that it's definitely worth it overall as far as the product. It definitely supersedes what I was expecting it to, just by the little features, you know, like the daylight savings time, being able to set 2 alarms on it, setting a snooze timer. I've never been able to do that on any device I've ever had. And also how well it works with my phone. So you could also play YouTube on it. I haven't tried playing any games through it, just having it as a loudspeaker. And another thing too is I also bought it for school. So I will be using this, since I have an audio cord, I will be using this for school because I have classes online and I have seminars that I have to listen to. So this is definitely going to come in handy for me. So, I mean, this is going to be my little buddy for a very long time. It's not one of those things I plan on taking back to the store. I'm definitely going to keep this. So overall, I'm very happy. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment box. Forgive me. This is my very first review, so don't critique me too much as far as do's and don'ts. But like I said, if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment them in the box. I'm not doing this for ratings or anything like that. I'm doing this solely for people who are investing time in looking up products and getting a genuine review off of them. And that's pretty much what I'm doing this for. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, any comments or questions, please insert them below. And hopefully I'll be able to get another review out soon because I love technology. I'm such a technology whore. So yeah, till the next video. Thank you guys so much for your time. Bye.